Today we visited the Wahiba Sands and Wadi Bani Khalid. The locations themselves were already breathtaking, but the absolute highlight of the tour was our guide, Abdulaziz, also known as Abdu. I have truly never met someone so kind, warm-hearted, and attentive. He was incredibly thoughtful, taking care of every little detail, always checking in to see if we needed a restroom break, were hungry or thirsty. Simply put, Abdu was outstanding. The landscapes were stunning, from the crystal-clear waters of Wadi Bani Khalid to the mesmerizing desert sunset. We even went sandboarding, enjoyed a traditional Omani meal, and visited a Bedouin family in their home, which was such a meaningful experience. But like I said, Abdulaziz made everything even more special. He turned a beautiful trip into an unforgettable one. If you ever book with AGD Oman, I wholeheartedly recommend asking for Abdulaziz, Abdu. You won't regret it. P.S. And make sure to buy the handmade souvenirs from the Bedouin family, it's a great way to support them. Kind regards to Abdu if he happens to read this dash. Dayan and Brancaga. My experience in Wadi Bani Khalid in the desert with Abdullah April 27th was excellent. He is a very great and well-informed guide, showed us interesting spots on the way, explained the country and places we visited, and was very kind. I learned a lot more about Oman and its nature through him. We are kept up to date about the itinerary, which was very well structured, and he dropped me off at the airport because I have a flight that night, super convenient. He also took a slightly longer route in the desert to show us beautiful spots and I got to take amazing photos. Driving in the desert takes a lot of skills and I felt very safe with him driving. The desert is incredibly beautiful and the wadi is very special and gorgeous. I don't think I have seen anything like it before. The water is very refreshing and clear, perfect spot to refresh on a hot day like today. Overall, I highly recommend this tour and ask for Abdullah. AGD Oman is also a very professional company. This is my second tour with them. I had a fantastic experience on this tour with our guide Sultan, plus 96,895,598,248. I joined as a solo traveler and was part of a lively group of 4 travelers from Bulgaria and Spain, which made the day even more fun. Sultan was very communicative before the tour, making everything smooth and easy, and throughout the day, he shared lots of interesting insights about Omani culture, traditions, and daily life. I really appreciated how open he was to conversations and questions, and his flexibility meant I could spend extra time at the spots I enjoyed most. Overall, it was a wonderful tour. I definitely book with Sultan again and highly recommend this to anyone visiting Oman. Our guide Abdullah Al-Habsi was 5 stars. He was polite, knowledgeable, a good driver and great 4WD drive skills in the desert sand dunes. It was delightful he was our guide and also joined our table for some meals. Abdullah also assisted me more due to my age and knees in some difficult spots. Thank you so much for an amazing 4 days. The accommodation was excellent all 4 nights. Oman needs to improve some areas of communication, and the trip might be light physical for the under 50 but was difficult for 60-year-old with bad knees. Note: no alcohol was available at any of the locations, something to be aware, if you like a beer. We loved everything about this adventure. Thank you, guide Mr. Mohammed, not sure of correct spelling, for a great day. My wife and I were joined by another couple picked up at a different hotel. They were a pleasure to spend a day with and share this experience with. We loved both major stops. The desert experience was our favorite. We met camels, visited a desert house, and did a lot of high-speed desert driving. Mr. Mohammed drive us around in his Land Cruiser safely. The sunset and sandboarding in the desert was a life experience that will never be forgotten.